Alright, all you afternoon racers out there, welcome back to MusicVIllage. And apparently, according to the maestro, the name of the guy from the Raid movies was named Iko Uasis. And I hope they do come out with another Raid movie before the end of the year, because that was a good series. You know, very underrated, but a very good karate series nonetheless. But besides action films and people who got the respect they deserved because the maestro remembered their name, I think it's time for us to go ahead and check out some video game hits and clips from the Steam machine for another weekend edition of the Friday Night Greenlight. And the first game that we have up comes from the developers Brilliant Game Studios with their game, The Black Masses. And with the title alone automatically reminding me of Aleister Black and his finisher being hit multiple times, this game also reminds me of not only the Elder Scrolls, but a little hint of a medieval version of 28 Days Later. Especially with the picture of a whole bunch of zombies fighting a whole bunch of people in armored suits. Yeah, definitely reminds me of 28 Days Later. And here's hoping in the near future for this game, besides getting a chance to use axes, bow and arrows, and whatever have you to take out these said zombies, and hopefully catapults as well, they also have the ability of using magic to take them out as well. Maybe a little fire, you know, with them all grouped together like that, would be a good fire spell to take them all out at once. So hopefully they have magic in it. And the next game that we have up comes from the developers AXC Games with their game, Arnaria Battle Royale. And this game automatically reminds me of a combination of not only the movie Battle Royale, but a little hint of The Condemned in there as well. And here's hoping, just like in both of those movies, they give you either a bomb necklace or a bomb anklet that you could use to actually keep people from going out of bounds, or just to explode at random times if they don't kill a certain amount, or if they go outside of the danger zone, so to speak. Yeah, the only thing I hope for in the near future for this game, because not many of these Battle Royale games follow the code of the actual movie. Wish they would. And the next game that we have up comes from the developers Nite Games with their game, City Eye. And this game automatically reminds me of the TV show 911 with a little hint, or a big hint, of the video game Watch Dogs. And here's hoping in the near future, just like in Watch Dogs, besides getting a chance to prevent crimes by calling certain emergency forces, they also allow you to use the environment around you to cause situations for the people trying to escape to get hurt in the process. Yeah. You know, sort of like the whole incident in Watch Dogs where you can actually bring up one of those security posts to prevent people from chasing after you. You know, same concept. And the next game that we have up, besides futuristic technology that will rule us all one day, comes from the developers Image Power SA and Roasted Games with their game, Diesel Punk Wars. And this game automatically reminds me of a combination of a steampunk version of Junkyard Wars with a little hint of, I would have to say Monster Garage in the way things work, because this looks like something you could create in that. And here's hoping in the near future that there's destructible environments in the near future for this game, especially if you create a vehicle with a drill on the front of it so you can actually bore your way through certain objects to escape enemy fire. Yeah, because I got a feeling it will come in handy in the near future for this game. And the last but not least game that we have up for this week comes from the developers Interactive Gaming Studios with their game Britannic: Relive the Events. And this game automatically reminds me of not only the Titanic movie, but also the documentaries that they would have for it on the History Channel. And also, for some strange reason, the movie Ghost Ship, since there's nobody else on the ship. And here's hoping in the near future for this game, besides having a chance to try to survive this on your own, you also get a chance to work alongside with a team to plan an escape route to get off the boat just before it sinks. Neither that or a chance to try to save the boat by patching the holes and bailing the water out, if possible on a ship that big. And if you guys want to check out any other cool games that are still trying to make their way through the steam machine via cargo ship, cargo plane, or subterranean train that is currently rumbling underneath your toes, you can head on over to the store.steampower page, only known as store.steampower.com, and click ever so lightly on that upcoming button, as well as clicking on that Indy button as well, to check out a couple of cool games that'll hit you from out of nowhere like a right hook in the 9th round of a super heavyweight fight. And Maestro said there's no such thing as a super heavyweight division, but I got a feeling there probably is. You don't know. People who weigh at least, 400, 500 pounds might box too. I mean, the Big Show was a boxer. He counts. But I don't think he's a super heavyweight though. Well, before I get off track, folks, I think it's time for us to head back into the music, and when we return, we'll be back with yet another new DJ Smokey's True Video Game Stories right after this. So don't get lost in traffic just yet, folks, and stay tuned.